Koalas. Let's learn more. We all love our school mascot, Kelly Koala. But what do we know about koalas? Over the next few minutes, we are going to learn more about koalas. We will learn what type of animal it is, or its classification, and its life cycle, habitat, characteristics, diet, and the dangers it faces. Many people call this cute, furry animal a koala bear. It is not a bear and is not related to a bear. The confusion comes from the Greek scientific name of a koala, meaning pouch and bear. The word koala is also an ancient Aboriginal word meaning no drink. What is a koala? Koalas are mammals, which means they are warm-blooded. Babies drink milk from the mother, and they have fur or hair. There are 3 types of mammals, and koalas are in the mammal subclass called marsupial. When you hear marsupial, you may immediately think of a kangaroo because of the pouch. Koalas are also marsupials because they give birth to immature young. This means the babies are not fully developed yet. These babies crawl into their mother's pouch to continue growing, which is another feature of being a marsupial. What about koala babies and how long do they live? Koalas give birth to their first baby, or joey, when they are 2 to 3 years old. The gestation period for a koala, or the time it takes for the baby to develop inside the mother, is only 35 days, or just over 1 month. A newborn koala is pink with no hair or ears. It is blind and about 1 inch long. Some people say it looks like a pink jelly bean. The infant joey crawls to the mother's pouch, drinks milk, and stays in the pouch for 6 to 7 months. After 6 months, the joey then starts to ride on the mother's back or her abdomen. They return to the pouch for milk until they are too big. They stay with their mother for 1 to 3 years, depending on if a new baby is born. Koalas give birth to new babies every 2 to 3 years. They may give birth to 5 or 6 babies in their lifetime. Koala's lifespan is around 10 to 15 years, and females live longer than males. Where do koalas live? Australia has the natural habitat for koalas and is the only place they are found. Koalas live in the eucalyptus forests and woodlands of southeastern and eastern Australia, in the states of Queensland, New South Wales, South Australia, and Victoria. A koala's home range is made up of several home trees which they visit often. One koala's home range may overlap with another koala's home range, but koalas do not share trees. You will normally only find one koala living in their home trees, except for mothers and joeys. They live high up in the eucalyptus trees for protection. They are social in their communication, and if their home range is not too crowded, they enjoy brief interactions with other koalas, but prefer isolation and being alone. What color are koalas? Can you tell me some cool facts about koalas? Koalas' fur ranges in color from a light gray to a reddish brown, depending on where they live. While their fur looks soft, it is very coarse, like wool, to help keep them dry. They can grow to be 2 to 3 feet tall and weigh between 10 to 30 pounds, depending on their location. Koalas' paws are very good for climbing trees and gripping branches. Each paw has 5 digits and long, sharp claws. The front paws have 2 digits that are opposed to the other 3 digits. They work like our thumbs do to help with gripping. The largest digit on the hind paw does not have a claw and is also opposable. 2 of the other digits are joined together to make a grooming claw for cleaning themselves. If you remember when we talked about the birth of a joey, they don't have fully developed ears at that point, but they do develop big, round, fluffy ears, and they have excellent hearing. This is to help them communicate with other koalas because they live far apart, and for them to listen for predators. Koalas are born blind. Their eyes are small in comparison to the size of their ears and nose. Their eyesight is not well developed, as koalas really depend on their sense of smell and hearing for survival. Koalas have a large nose and they can smell very well. Their sense of smell is important to them for finding the right eucalyptus leaves to eat. Koalas can also tell if a group of trees belongs to another koala because of the scent they put on the tree. Koalas are considered to be nocturnal, awake at night and asleep in the day. This helps them to stay cool when hunting for food and to avoid predators. They can sleep from 18 to 20 hours a day. Koalas communicate with a variety of sounds, bellows or a snoring type sound, used for communicating over distances, clicking sounds for mothers and babies, and screaming sounds when in danger. What do koalas eat? Koalas only eat eucalyptus leaves, and they eat 1 to 1.5 pounds of leaves every day. They will eat for 3 to 5 hours a night. There is water in the leaves, so usually they don't have to look for water on land, which is not safe for them. It takes many hours and lots of energy to digest eucalyptus leaves, which is why koalas rest for 18 to 20 hours a day. Do koalas face any dangers? Koalas spend most of their time in trees to avoid predators such as eagles, foxes, wild dogs or dingoes, python snakes, and wild or feral cats. The young koalas are most at risk to predators because of their size. The biggest danger facing koalas is the loss of their habitat caused by human beings. As cities spread throughout Australia, there are less eucalyptus forests for the koalas to live and eat. Cars are another threat, as many koalas are hit as they cross busy roads looking for food. So we've discovered today that koalas are marsupials, and babies grow in their mother's pouch and drink milk for 6 months. Koalas are nocturnal animals, eating eucalyptus leaves at night and sleeping 18 to 20 hours a day. They have special paws adapted for climbing trees, large ears and noses to help with their survival, and koalas don't see well. People have to help protect the koalas' Australian habitat so they can continue to grow and survive.